Third video today. 3 times a charm. Okay, I want to talk about some news that happened today. So, my queen, Trisha Paytas, my good Judy. Love her so much, if you didn't already know that. So anyway, she put out this video basically saying that she's quitting being a vegan. Like, I didn't already know that, Trisha. I mean, I feel like she makes her videos just for me. That's kind of the way that we communicate. But anyway, Trisha put out this video where she basically said, if you haven't seen it already, that she's no longer a vegan. If you hadn't noticed by what she's eating, which, yeah, obviously isn't vegan. So anyway, and she was like apologizing. Girl, no, ma'am, don't you apologize to anybody. She was like, I know I've let you guys down, and I said, listen, okay? And she was talking about how she sabotages all this stuff. Now, I for real am a life coach. People don't want to believe that, but it is the honest to God's truth. Listen, Trisha, you need to hire me to be your live-in life coach. I would love that so much. But anyway, because this is the deal. Okay, let me just tell you a story. So for years and years and years and years and years, I was a vegetarian. And I was a vegetarian because of animal rights, okay? It wasn't really the health thing, but whatever. I was not a vegan because I love leather shoes too much. But anyway, I'm not joking about that. I mean, if you're vegan, listen, I respect that. I think that's awesome, okay? And I'm probably totally being a hypocrite, but it's my life and I have to live by my rules and my boundaries, not anybody else's. So get over it, okay? But anyway, I was a vegetarian for years and years and years. It was the healthiest I've ever felt. I will admit to that. I slept better. I had less anxiety about things. I mean, I don't get anxiety much about much. Anyway, obviously, can you tell? Pause, please. But I did feel really good doing it. And so anyway, and I worked out. I just had a lot of energy. My husband and I, so I met my husband like 3 years after I become a vegetarian. Like, I had been vegetarian for like 2 years before and then 3 years after. So anyway, I was a vegetarian for the first 2 years that we dated. Or maybe the first year we dated, I don't know. But anyway, so we are going to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, because I was going to go and be real romantic and do this cabin thing. Did y'all ever go to Gatlinburg? I love that place so much. I mean, it's totally like white trash. Pigeon Forge is white trash. But I do love Dolly Parton, and I love that song, Jolene. I love Dolly Parton so much. My God, Smoky Mountain Christmas is one of my all-time favorite made-for-TV movies of the world, okay? Anyway, I'm dreaming of a Smoky Mountain Christmas. I mean, literally, I know every song. Okay, I am like an uber fan of Dolly Parton. I mean, you guys want to talk about Lana Del Rey and all these people in Adele, but if Dolly Parton walked in here right now, well, she never would, so it wouldn't really matter. I mean, she couldn't be bothered with me. But I do love that she loves a good wig, too. And she always says, I heard this on Oprah, she said, home is where she hangs her wig. I love that, so cute. Just like Dolly. Anyway, Dolly. But, so, we were on our way to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Now, my husband thought that we were going somewhere else. It was like an hour away because I kind of tricked him because I knew if he knew it was like a 6 or 7 hour drive, he'd not be down for that. So, like halfway through, he's like, can you please pull through McDonald's so I can get something? So, we pulled through McDonald's. We had our dog Pee-Pee with us, our little chihuahua. Pee-Pee. Anyway, and so we pull through McDonald's and he gets all this food. And then, like, we go to let the dog out and he's like, I'm going to run back inside and get some more chicken nuggets. I'm really hungry. And I was like, okay. And I had wanted chicken nuggets, chicken fingers, chicken whatever for years, all right? And I said, hey, while you're in there, will you get me some chicken nuggets? And he looked at me and he was like, are you serious? And I go, yeah, I'm dead serious. And he goes, anything else? I said, yeah, large Dr. Pepper, double cheeseburger, and a Big Mac. I mean, I went all out. I mean, I'm not even lying. And Trisha, I am just like you. It is over. And listen, I haven't turned back. I mean, I have gained weight since then, and I am not healthy. I'm back on my health thing. You know, I'm doing this diet, and I'm going to get all thin and in shape, and then Shane Dawson's going to want me, and then I'm going to have to leave my husband, and it's going to just be total misery. But anyway, I do think Shane Dawson's so sexy. But anyway, so Trisha, listen, honey, okay? We all sabotage ourselves. Forgive yourself. Move on. Listen, big girls doing big things, okay? You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. You like to eat. So what? That's what food's made for, okay? And don't feel bad about it. And sure as shit, don't get on this video or this camera and not this camera because my camera's shitty. Can you see it? I can't even figure out the lighting. I sat there and screwed with the buttons for 15 minutes. Girl, don't you dare get on camera and apologize for not being a vegan anymore. Who cares? The only one that cares is Free Little Banana Girl because she can't make no more videos about you. Screw her. Anyway. Y'all wanted to hear about my casino trips. I don't really know what to say about the casino. I actually went last night. Woo! I left with as much money as I came in with, which we won't mention because my husband doesn't need to know how much I take with me. But I will say this. I had fun. My friend and I hung out. And she was like, I was telling her that I make these videos. She totally doesn't understand it. She's like, how do you do that? Like, do you have to call somebody and upload your video? I'm like, what? She doesn't get it at all. She's kind of my casino friend, but now we become friends outside the casino. It's weird, you guys, but it happens. So anyway, if you go to the casino a lot, listen, you know what I'm talking about. So we're sitting there, she gets coffee and whatever. And so it's so funny, and I was telling her about the fountain pop thing that I always talk about because it's so true. I mean, it's just totally, you guys, the casino is white trash. It's so depressing. I mean, I am not talking about the casino in Vegas. Like, I'm not talking about sitting there in the Cosmopolitan, okay, and playing $100 a hand. Not that kind of casino, all right? I'm talking about these little county on the reservoir casinos that it's just real depressing. It's so weird. And there are a bunch of weirdos in there, and they're so upset because they spent their whole paycheck and now they have no money anymore. And what are they going to do? And Sava River, you know, all that kind of stuff. I swear to God, I see Amberlynn Reid's family there every time I go. They stop at the Dollar Tree on the way. But anyway, so I was at the casino last night. I was telling my friend, I was like, she goes, you didn't even mention the coffee? She got like real serious about it. I go, what about the coffee? She goes, it's a $60 coffee. We have a friend of ours, and her husband always says it's the most expensive coffee in town because, like, if you go and you spend $100, you just spent $100 for a cup of coffee. No, I spent $100 to sit there and hope that I win $1 million. I mean, come on. But anyway, I do love a casino. And I was thinking about this the other day because somebody said to me, like, do you camp? I loathe camping, okay? Baby, 5-star hotel all the way. I am not a camper. My husband and I, one thing that we have really in common is we are total hotel snobs. I am a hotel snob. I love a good king size California king bed, 4,000 counts, sheets, whatever. I mean, I love and it better be a suite. I love a good hotel, okay? I am not for camping. My ex, he was all like this one time. So my ex is from this small town in Indiana. We used to go there a lot, and I had so much fun. Like my mom, one time she said to me, she goes, she loved him and she loved all these people, but she said, sweetie, we didn't really raise you like this. And I go, raise me like what? And she goes, I mean, all these people that you hang out with are kind of blue collar. I was like, what? She's like, you truly would move down there. Seymour, Indiana. It's where John Mellencamp's from. So anyway, when you drive in, it says Seymour, Indiana, home of John Mellencamp and the Oktoberfest. And the Oktoberfest. John Mellencamp and the Oktoberfest. Cherry Bomb? No, I think it's a little bit more famous than the Oktoberfest. But I did love the Oktoberfest in Seymour, Indiana. And I used to go down there and do the cakewalk every year and blah, blah, blah. Hey, Kyla and Rhonda, if you're watching. But anyway, that totally just reminded me of that movie with Kirsten Dunst where she's in the pageant and her mom's friend gets the beer can burned to her hand. Oh my God, I love that movie so much. Why can't I think of what it's called? I did this in a BookTube video and I couldn't remember what this damn movie is called either, and I have it upstairs, and Denise, whatever her face is in it. She's married to Charlie Sheen. She's lost her mind now. She was in that Wild Things. I love that movie so much. Wild Things. Did you ever see that with Neve Campbell? Oh my God, I would want to be Neve Campbell riding away on that sailboat at the end. I love that movie so much. It's so shady. I love it down. So anyway, but my ex one time, we were all going to go camping, right? And he's like, we were going to rent a lodge at this place. I don't even remember what the place was called, but he goes, he's so funny. He goes, Peter, I know how you are. Like, you guys, I don't talk a lot about my life on here and how I was raised, but someday I better should. I mean, I sound like such a hillbilly. I said to my friend Tanya last night, I said, girl, we sound like such hillbillies. And she's like, we do, and I don't care. And I said, I don't care either. But anyway, you guys, my background growing up was not so much, I mean, I shouldn't say. But anyway, my ex, not my husband, he said to me, he goes, like, we're renting a lodge. And I was like, I know, like kitchen, bedrooms. He goes, no. He goes, like cement floors, hot plate, things like that. He goes, if we're lucky. I go, if we're lucky what? He goes, there will be doors. I said, excuse me? I go, oh, no. He goes, well, it's $60 a night. I go, $60 a night for a lodge? A lodge, okay? I mean, you couldn't even get $60 a night for an extended stay in Indianapolis. I'm like, what kind of lodge are we getting for $60? But hey, listen, I trusted the journey. Trust the journey. That's what you got to do. Got to experience life. So we go out there. We went to Walmart on the way, and we filled up coolers full of like string cheese and Cheez-Its and all this kind of stuff. Charles Gross would have had a heyday. He would have been like, oh my God, I ate all this food as a kid. I mean, it was the worst shit ever. Make this huge bonfire, okay, and all this kind of stuff. And my friend was so funny. I love her so much. She's like, this is the life. She does. She loves camping. She could camp every day of her entire life. I hate it, like I said, right? And so she's sitting there and she's like, this is the life. She's like sitting back in her chair. I'm like, this is, my husband's looking at me. I am like standing on the patio like, hi, how long are we here? I'm like ready to go, right? Like we haven't even unpacked all the shit from our place yet. I am so ready to go. And so we're sitting there, and this goes for like 2 hours. We're sitting on a bonfire. We made some s'mores. The night's getting dark. I'll never forget. We were laying in bed. Okay, this bed was literally cement floor, like a single with both of us in it. Okay, we were not skinny minis back then either. I mean, we were hitting the buffet often. And so, this is a casino story, get ready. So anyway, we're sitting there, and so he says to me, he goes, let's go out, sit outside for a second. I can't be, oh, there was a door that went straight down to this like hill that went down into like, I swear to God, Deliverance into the woods. I was like, any minute I was gonna hear those guys come up here and make me their piggy. But I was like losing my shit, right? And so I was like, I did not want to stay here. I was ready to go sleep in my car, whatever. I just didn't want to be there. And you couldn't see any other cabins around. It was real spooky strange. So anyway, we go out in the patio, and there's our friends sitting out there, these two girls that he used to live with. And his one friend goes, she goes, so if we weren't camping this weekend, what would you guys be doing? And at the time, I had this Jack Russell named Griffin, and I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, I mean, if you guys weren't like here this weekend, what would you be doing? And I was like, what? She's like, if you guys weren't camping this weekend, what would you be doing? And I said, I don't know. I mean, we already boarded the dog. I'd probably be in a kennel, or I'd probably stay in a hotel. Let me tell you, baby, these lovers of camping, we hadn't booked up that camper. I would never stay in a camper either, I'm sorry. We had not booked up that SUV so fast your head would spin, and we're out of that place, and we were booked into the nearest suite at the Hampton Inn, which was the best hotel they had in Seymour, but it was cute. But anyway, we were out of there, and I mean to tell you, showered, lotioned up, and an hour later, we were in, what's that place called down there in southern Indiana? We were down there gambling and staying at the Caesars for the weekend, okay? Let me just tell you, the four of us having the time of our life. And I do think I hit $1,000 that weekend. So let me just tell you, that's my casino story. I can't stand camping. I cannot stand it at all. Camping, gross. I don't understand people that are like, I love to go camping. One of my friends today, she said to me, she goes, oh, I'm so excited. I'm off for the next 3 days. I'm going camping. I try to be real excited for her, but like I thought, that is like misery to me. Like when people are like, oh, we should go camping. I'm like, no, we really shouldn't. Never, ever. Camping, I don't get that. I don't understand the attraction of camping. It's like, first of all, why would you want to go on a vacation and work? I hardly even like to pack, okay? My husband and I are the worst packers. We take so much stuff with us when we pack. I mean, literally, just like, it's too much, you guys. It is way too much. Now, listen, I had it all programmed up because I was going to listen to an Amberlynn Reid video. Look at me with my, oh, you guys are always thinking that this is a Pokemon hat. This is an Ultra Music Festival hat. It was very expensive, even though it looks very cheap. I can't hear anything right now. I feel like I'm on the sounds, I'm probably shouting for days. I feel like I'm on the sound stage from Miss America pageant waiting for my question. What? Okay, so anyway, I was gonna watch, I could only watch like 1 or 2 minutes of this because I was gonna do a whole video of it. But here it is right here. The video is called We Are Breaking Up. So if you wanna pause the video and then watch this with me, you can. Because you won't be able to hear it because I'm listening to it. Okay. She's talking about Destiny's mom making dinner for them. It's really honestly kind of neat. I love nose rings too. She makes lasagna. I've had that. Who hasn't, girl? The best potato soup I've ever had in my entire life. She says, if I sound out of breath, I just came out of the stairs and you know, those are crazy, girl. I bet she is out of breath 24/7. Oh, that potato soup, I can smell it. She's showing pictures of it. Oh my God, no, 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 no. And she said it was so delicious. It seriously looks like they heated up some dog food. What's that? Pancakes and potato soup? Cornbread. Some greens. Sauerkraut with hot dog. Oh my God, I can't even. I think I'd vomit 1,000 vomits. Oh, it tastes better. It's actually kind of cool. Never in my life would I ever. Oh, seasoning and onions. Let's just flash forward through this. She's just not really in the mood with her hair. Now she's good changing outfits. She said people compliment her on her outfits all the time. They're sitting there eating dinner. And now here they are at Ryan's or somewhere. Ryan's at the buffet taking pictures. No. Oh, they're at the Cheesecake Factory? Girl. They are at the Cheesecake Factory. Oh my, I am living for them at the Cheesecake Factory. All right, Destiny. Does she live in Indiana? I would shit if she lives in Indiana. She would totally come for me. There's Destiny and her. Now some horses. I truly do think they live in Indiana or something. I'm really scared. Now, what does her shirt say? Oh, Destiny's shirt says no pain, no gain. I can't even. Enough of that. You guys are probably like, that was so boring. It was so boring. Amberlynn, come on, sweetie. Show us more of your depressing ass life. Ooh. Anyway, glad she got a good free piece of cheesecake, I think, or something for her birthday. Did you get a free piece of cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory? Anyway, you guys, I will put up another video tomorrow, obviously, because I'm always putting up videos, because I'm obsessed with myself. Anyway, you guys tweet me, Snapchat me. I try to answer everybody back. Everybody's so surprised by that, but I just love all of this. It's so much fun. I'm just totally eating up with it. And then tomorrow I'm going to talk about all kinds of YouTube drama and celebrity stuff because that's what I love so much. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.